Oh, I'm gonna savor this.
Who goes there? As gym leader, I have to accept every challenge.
You're gonna be nothing but a smear on the track.
So let's just get this over with.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Mash Bash, where we take two characters from this wheel and hypothetically we have them duke it out, and at the very end we flip a coin and see who wins. No power scaling, no logic, only memes, and let's get right into it. I have all my characters down. I double checked my wheel this time, and I'm going to shuffle. And let's see who the first one is.
Oh, shish. Here we go again.
Surge. Let's see. That one sounds familiar. Yes, Surge the Tenrec. Neat. I know this one. I think this is the latest, what, Shadow clone?
What?
Domain expansion. Elder Superiors. Obviously, I jest. They have their own character arc. I'm certain they develop as a character, as a person. And it's very cool. You should probably check it out. They're from the comics. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about battle. From what I know, they seem comparable to Sonic. I'm sure they've gotten the upper hand. I know that they fought Shadow at one point. And by virtue of being a comic character from the Sonic universe, they already had a leg up on at least 25% of the contestants. I think they have all the standard Sonic related abilities, electricity, speed, attitude, but let's see who they're going to be facing. Let's shuffle one more time, just in case. Brock from Pokemon. Oh no. Oh no. That is unfortunate. Truly. A Sonic character versus a Pokemon trainer. Obviously, we all know who wins. It's going to be the Pokemon, for obvious reasons. Sonic characters don't have any legs to stand on in the Pokemon universe. For all intents and purposes, this is a joke. And for the sake of this hypothetical sandboxian battle, we're gonna give Brock, his Pokemon. I don't know how many he's acquired over the years. I know that there's been many Pokemon series, and he appears in a couple of them. Standard Brock, though, I believe is just a gym trainer, and he has at least one Pokemon, which is an Onix, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so Brock has an Onix. The only thing he has going for him is that Onixes are, I believe, resistant, if not outright immune to electricity. But then again, I'm pretty sure Onix was defeated by Ash's Pikachu at one point. Or maybe it was a wash. I don't remember. I saw this, I think, maybe like 10 years ago. So yeah, Surge the Tenrec versus Brock with, let's say, all the Pokemon that he's acquired over the series. I'm sure it'll be okay, it'll be just fine. He might have a chance. I think the Onix is losing, even though it's a rock type, by virtue of rock types being grounded. Electricity doesn't really do much, but like I said, this is all hypothetical, this is all sandboxian. We're here to play a little bit, but I really don't see Brock by himself winning any kind of fight, even though he does have some cartoonish level strength. I've seen his feats in the memes. But yeah, any Pokemon that he has, I don't think is powerful enough to contend with a Sonic character, unfortunately. If anything, Brock is probably gonna think Surge is a Pokemon and will try to use a Pokemon. It's not gonna go well. But yeah, simple misunderstanding. I don't think Surge has any reputation of being a calm and collected fellow. There may be a brain behind those eyes, but it is not very rational. Unfortunately, and that's due to her backstory, whatever happened. Like I said, I have limited knowledge. I do know some things, but all in all, it's just gonna be, you know, a wash. But enough about that. Let's see what the coin says. Heads for Surge, tails for Brock and his Pokemon. Who is gonna win this hypothetical battle? Heads, yes, we all knew it. We all knew that was going to happen. It is fortunate and unfortunate. I would have loved to see how Brock wins. I would have loved to spin it in a way where he might succeed, but even the coin agrees that this is a one-sided battle of epic proportions. Even if Brock managed to capture in the series I don't know, what is the current like big Pokemon thing? Is Dynamax still a thing? Are Mega Evolutions still a thing? Even if he had a legendary Pokemon, I don't think he's winning, unfortunately. And if we go by Pokemon logic, I'm pretty sure the Pokemon really only defend themselves and then attack according to their trainer. Like I said, this isn't a sanctioned Pokemon battle. Anything goes in these fights, and if Surge catches on, that Brock is kind of the one calling the shots, she's just gonna make a beeline for him, and unfortunately the rules do not apply. This is not the Pokemon universe, which is very, very sad. But yeah, that's the fight. It feels like a short one, actually. But I think that's just because these characters are more popular. There's not really a lot that I can say about it, even though I know these characters a little bit more than most of the ones that we've had. But yeah, that was it for this episode of Mash Bash, title pending, as always. If you enjoyed, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. You're finished already? Good job, well done, yada yada. Oh, yeah, sure, take it. I got business to attend to here. Just go on ahead of me. Okay, he should be around here somewhere. There he is. I'm not through with you yet. You and me have unfinished business.